this, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that pimp biology. Love for the field.
Fucked it again, but we're live. What's going on, everybody? It's good to have you back because it is Dead on Dave live time. It's Tuesday. If we don't do it any other day, we'll do it Tuesday, except for last Tuesday. But that's okay. We're here, and so is Miss Nixie. What's going on, Nixie, to the next?
Hello there.
We got a lot to get to today. We almost we've cut this shit to the wire.
We really did. I thought I had more time.
We did, and then the time ran out, you know. Time keeps on slipping. But that's okay. You did an amazing job getting the Rick and Morty thing together. I couldn't be more excited, and please, did a good job. So, good God, has it been... There's a lot to get into. I mean, my God. It's good to have each and every one of you guys here who have joined us. I'm sorry for the little snafu with the opener. But, man, it's hectic. It's about 100 degrees inside this room. I got no air conditioner. I'm just doing the best I friggin' can. And I'm excited because there's so much shit I want to talk about. So we want to do the Halloween trailer. And this is where we kind of messed up.
Mm-hmm.
We ran out of time and she didn't watch it. So what I'm thinking is... right after the stream, we're going right into the Discord. We're going to watch it together. We're just going to... We have so much other stuff. It's okay. It's okay. Mm-hmm. So even though Michael Myers is still in the thumbnail, maybe we'll do it at the very end of the show, and we'll just try to mute it on my end or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If somebody comes up with an idea during the show that makes it work to where it won't get caught on my end of the audio, bang-rang Rufio. But if not, we'll do it right after, right in the Discord altogether. And speaking of Discord altogether, you can get into the live commentary of my Discord and join me and Nixie. You will be automatically muted once you get into the live commentary channel. But what it does is it brings you out of that chat and into the live audience. And that's where you want to be. You want to be with us where the actions actually happen. And no delay, no bullshit. You get to hear pure, unadulterated madness. And you know no one gives it to you quite like us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else?
What else? What?
It means that if you've got something to say, you just tell us in the YouTube chat, and we'll unmute you and hear your thoughts.
That's right. That's right. And wait, one more time. That's right. 100% correct. All right. So we've got a lot, and typically I like to do a little banter of hi, how are you doing? But Nixie and I talk a lot now. So there's no need. We spend a lot of time together. It's awkward.
Yeah.
But it's fucking fantastic. It's great. But we don't need to do it. You guys hear us talk like this enough. So we can get right into the good old hardcore fucking. This week, I think it's apt considering the last few days. You, me, Fake Carl, Stuttering Kiwi, of course, a few others. We've been going hamma-lamma-ding-dong in the Discord, watching the incredibly amazing and finally now viewed by everybody in my community, even though I cannot believe they have not seen it because I do so many fucking references. I have a goddamn portal gun. But they're all caught up now. And I got to ask you, Nixie, you have watched every episode of Rick and Morty, and you've got to experience it with me, which is a whole nother experience altogether. What do you think? And is the hype, has it lived up to the hype?
Okay, so I personally didn't want to watch Rick and Morty because I have a real thing about hearing slurpy and kind of weird noises and stuff. But for some reason, I had that built up in my head that there was a lot of it. So watching it now with you guys, I realized it's not actually as bad as I thought it was, and I actually fucking love it. I have. It's really tickled me the last few days. I have had a lot of fucking fun watching it in the Discord. It's been amazing.
Yeah. No, it has. I've enjoyed so like I've told you guys, I've seen every episode at least 100 times. Except for just a couple. And all of the last season I only watched it once. But first 3 seasons, every episode 100 times. I still laugh genuinely. I still get into the jokes, the writing, everything about Rick and Morty. And I can just write a soliloquy on my love of Rick and Morty and all the reasons that I think it's just so excellent. One of the greatest television shows ever created. But when to hear you guys laugh and really enjoy some of the jokes and even the references that sometimes go over your guys' head, and I got to stop and talk about it a second, it was a whole nother experience, and I hope I didn't take anything away from it.
Oh God, no. I love it. I think that it was. I'm glad you pushed me to watch it because I genuinely, it was always on my list. But
Yeah.
do you know what? The funny thing is that I really did think it was more like a sort of like Family Guy kind of skit show, and but I was exactly the same with Family Guy. I didn't want to watch Family Guy because I didn't want to be disloyal to The Simpsons, and then I didn't watch American Dad because I didn't want to be disloyal to Family Guy, and then now I'm like, I don't want to watch Rick and Morty because I don't want to be disloyal to fucking Seth.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They all work with each other. I got over it.
Yeah.
Man. They all work with each other. They all do each other's shows. I'm a Futurama whore. I love Bob's Burgers. It's probably my favorite. Archer, fucking Rick and Morty. I mean, all these goddamn shows. I love them so much. Adventure Time. They all work together. So no, they ain't no big deal. What's up, Mark Parrish? Good to see you. The only reason I probably don't love it as much as you is because I'm watching it all at once instead of being a part of the fandom and following the show for years. You really do get off on that. But now you're a part of it, and they have a contract to go for. They're going to 10 years, so you're good. Plus, I missed a few episodes, but I really do like the show. It's been fun watching with you guys. Everything prior to including the Citadel episode I thought were okay, but really enjoyed everything after that. Oh, wow. That's about as ringing of an endorsement as you get from Carl. And you know, I can see that, though, because they just change. They switch up conceptually so much, and they go to these amazing fuck you lengths. We just watched an episode where they play with the fabric of time, the first episode of the season, in such a brilliant way. You know, the whole Narnia door with the dogs. Yeah. It was great. It was heartbreaking. It was fucking hilarious. It was just Jesus.
Yep. But the thing with that show as well is that it really makes me laugh. But in the same breath, it can literally pull the rug from out your feet and make you think, fuck. And they use music so well. I have all the time in the world for any show that can utilize music the way that Rick and Morty does.
No, they're incredible.
Yeah, it brought a whole another level because I didn't expect it to be that deep. I really didn't. I thought, here we go, another skit show, another cartoon with you know, dark humor, edgy humor. No, it wasn't. It's been really good.
You get to really follow the musings of a god in a way. This man acts like he's God, and he plays with everyone around him like he's God. And we get to see the highs, the lows, everything about it, and it's crazy. And we get we're seeing him almost become mortal. That's what I'm noticing. He's getting the shit kicked out of him a lot, and really from the middle part of last season. The first part of the fourth season, they were just like getting everybody comfortable with this new dynamic in the family, and will Rick stay with it? Then right around episode 3 and 4, they start kicking the fuck out of him. They start killing him. And we get the episode, which might have even been earlier than that, where no, I think it was right around 4 or 5, where he keeps the cloning episode where he keeps getting cloned in another Rick's universe. The fascism.
Oh, and they're all they're all fascists. Yeah.
So good. It was great. And what we're seeing him take losses now for the first time. You know, losing Bird Person and all that and going to jail, that was calculated. Well, not the Bird Person losing part.
I was really sad. He was like such a likable character.
But he gave himself up. Rick gave himself up. You know, he wasn't caught. He wasn't defeated by the Federation. He gave himself up, and then he defeats the Federation. You know, and he does all these different things. But now we see him lose. He clearly lost to that Zeus God fucking thing. That guy kicked the fuck out of him.
Yep.
And it's been Nimbus really got the better of him. Everyone gets the better of him.
I mean, even in the metaphorical sense, like the fact that his daughter Beth, like she has always had him on a pedestal, like he was a god, and now she's starting to see him for the way that, you know, that she's like, actually, you're a piece of shit.
Right.
And like it's like the more she disbelieves in him, the less godlike he becomes, and the more mortal he's becoming. Like he's actually taking wounds to the heart as much as the mind and the soul and everything else and the body.
But we're seeing him persevere. We're seeing him find a new way, which I really like. You know, we've seen him come to the brink of suicide, especially early on the Unity episode, which was very, very early. It was incredibly early. And how dark that episode was, and how fucking just incredibly moving.
I think that's the first episode that really made me go, whoa, fuck, where did that come from? Like, I wasn't expecting to feel the way I felt at the end of that episode. I was like, okay, like
and they do it to you constantly. Like the fucking what Fake just said in the chat, the part where Morty got a girlfriend and I can't remember her name, and they went through so much and then accidentally went back to the time the whole
they didn't give her a name.
Travel thing. No, they didn't give her a name, but all that thing. But then to find out that not only that he lost that love of his life situation and all that, but then it was all just him committing these atrocities, and Rick set him up the way he did. That was. Because I don't do time travel. That what you did actually happened.
Yep.
Yikers.
I love that.
Yikers. And they do this to you. They just really play with your emotions. And it's a fantastic show, and I can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of it. And this season seems to be getting in a really good place. I think I wasn't thrilled with the second episode. I watched it a couple times now. Felt very lazy to me.
I enjoyed it. Though. But I have to say, you had already kind of said that you didn't think it was a good episode. You thought that it was a lazy and everything. You'd sort of given us sort of an opinion of it anyway.
Yeah, I should have done
I
that.
think I'm actually kind of appreciative because the fact that you did that, I think that's why the bar was so low for me that I actually enjoyed it, because I was like, oh, this is going to be a shit one. And I actually thought, you know what? Yeah, it's the same joke over and over, but I thought it was funny. So
I enjoyed it more the second time than I did the first time, because some of it, there was some clever writing. I didn't give it credit for that with all the different squid stuff. They got very convoluted, but there was some funny moments, and then the ending with Jerry really is just a piece of shit at the end of the day. The varnish, and then he's just a talking piece of driftwood. My God. The latest episode was fun, but there was no real rhyme or reason to it. No, but then when I watched the second time with you guys, I saw what Rick said. And he said, I was going to use this as a compilation for a throwaway episode. And that's exactly what he did. It is a throwaway episode. It has no meaning. It's not going to stand anywhere in the annals of this season. It was just a random thing. And I'm okay with it.
But you said something interesting yesterday after we watched it. You said, yeah, do you know what? I always find that episode 2 is a bit of a letdown considered to, like in comparison to episode 1 of a season. And I wonder if they know that's going to happen. So what they do is they bring you up with a great episode 1, and then they let you fall on episode 2 so that they can pick you back up again as the season progresses.
And they always do. You know, like the first episode is magnificent. Just the first episode in general. It's great. And then they followed up with Lawnmower Dog, which I don't love. I love Scary Terry, but I just hate the whole side shit with this fucking dog. I don't like it. And then knowing that it was a backdoor pilot for a show that never aired, that also, I was like, okay. I appreciate the fact that they will do that and they will get that meta, especially how long ago this was. This was 2012, 2011. They set the trend, which I appreciate that. It just wasn't for me. Now, season 2, I'm trying to remember. I'm having a hard time. So I know the first episode. Ooh, you know what? I know exactly what episode it is, and I have to say I'm wrong on season 2, episode 2, because if I'm correct, that's Morty Night Run. If that's Morty Night Run, that's top 5 episode. That episode's fantastic. But I'm not sure if it's Morty
By the
Night
way,
Run.
guys, Dave's top 5 has at least 10 different episodes in it.
That's fucking bullshit. I haven't even listed 5. I'm on 4. I've counted. That's bullshit. You guys are the fucking worst.
I swear, every other episode is like, oh, this is in my top 5.
No,
like, how many?
That's
how many
bullshit.
now?
That's such crap. I said it 4
But-
times. There's not been that many episodes.
But yesterday, that was the first time you said maybe in your bottom 5.
Yeah. But that's not even a terrible place to be.
Sorry, I'm trying to take you seriously with your hair the way it's looking right now, you know?
You mean how magnificent it looks right now? It looks like I'm wearing an Oriental, a Chinese hat. Fuck, can't say Oriental. Vietnamese hat. Fucking love it. I'm really digging it.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 2, season 2 indeed was Morty Night Run. I know my shit. But especially at first, I hated the second episode of season 3. Hated.
Which one was that?
That
Which
was,
one was that episode?
where they go to the post-apocalypse world, the Mad Max-like episode.
Oh, yeah.
I ended up liking it more, but really struggled with it for a long time.
The fact that I don't even I remember it, but I don't remember a lot about it. Tells
The
me
Green
that it was...
Rock and everything. There is some funny moments
yeah.
when Summer and Asshole get together. That shit's funny. Rick Mansing the Stone, yes. And then what was season 4? Season 4, episode 1 was. Ooh, fuck! I have no idea. Fuck! I'm blanking. Blanking.
Oh god, and we just watched that season as well.
People didn't like season 4. Season 4 was amongst some of the lowest rated. It was the lowest rated season.
Oh,
Edge of Morty. Which one was that? Was that the Death Crystals?
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one massively.
It had a couple of my favorite jokes though. Where he goes, where the hologram goes to Morty. Morty, I'm programmed for tolerance, so I'm willing to accept that you're doing this if you're willing to accept that you need to stop. It's one of the greatest things anyone's ever said ever. It's so fucking, when you really think about what he just fucking said, it's so fucking funny. I love it. Love it. He's amazing. So if you have to pick an episode, what's your favorite episode? If you got to pick one, you got a gun in your head, what do you got to pick one?
Ooh, I'm trying to think because I really, really like the ones where they've used music. But I did like episode 1 of season 5 actually.
It was very good.
I feel like that
very
tickled
good.
Me in ways that I was like, come on now.
I know you love that on so many different levels, especially with all the medieval thing with the dogs and the that was so great.
And the fact that they were like warlocks, they were like, it's not true. Oh my god, it's true. I'm so wrong.
I'm so wrong. I'm so sorry. So good.
Oh yeah. Although I really enjoyed that one.
So you also have not watched a lot of Archer, right?
Nope, I have
I
not.
think we got to go to Archer next. I think, in fact, we might have to do that tonight.
Oh.
Because Archer is so good. It's on the same level. Now that's getting ready to come back. We're getting Archer real soon, new season, and it's going to be emotional because Jessica Walters fucking died. And that's...
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they have... Does it have the same emotional pull to it?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
okay.
I would say, but it's more ridiculous. Carl's not a fan, but who cares?
I mean, I think I have watched most of season 1 actually.
Really?
Yeah. I think I just found it like I couldn't get into it. But with me, I am a social creature. I do like to enjoy things with people, and if I'm sitting there trying to binge something, it can very much go over my head if I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, it's just like it's especially the first season, the first few episodes, they go so hard. They go so fucking hard, man, and they never stop going hard. They just don't stop, and it's just when you get into the different seasons and then the storylines start happening, and they're all complicated. They all fuck each other, literally and figuratively. Archer's got the biggest mother issues in the history of time. It's just it's amazing. It's so good. And now this season's going to be all fucked up because Jessica Walter died. They did film a couple episodes with her. Then they're gonna have to explain her death, and she's the bad bitch of the world, man. That's the spy queen #1.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, so is Jessica Walter his mother?
His mother, yes.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Great. But we'll get into Archer after. Let's. We got a lot more we got to get into, and we've already talked for 20 minutes. So,
god damn.
What else do we got this week, Miss Producer? You're like, I don't have no idea.
We have got quite a lot of wrestling stuff to talk about.
Let's power through it because we'll finish with the UFC story.
Okay.
Right. We're gonna get into the whole UFC story, and you guys maybe not even aware of it, but I got a bitch I got to put on blast, and yeah, he can kick my ass, but I don't fucking care. I have better hair than he does.
I figured that we do the wrestling stuff first and then go into the UFC because I figured you really want to let out on this bitch. So
I do.
Yeah. So okay. So Edge is returning.
He has returned. Edge has returned.
He has returned.
Last Friday night, Edge returned in a triumphant fashion, as he is going to be the latest in the line of competitors, challengers for Roman Reigns. He has already gotten a title shot, but that was in a triple threat. Now he's back for his one-on-one match. that he feel he is entitled to. Now, this is a big deal. This is a big deal for Roman. Roman has done a lot of great stuff lately. He's been rolling, but in the last month or so, he's been relegated to have the fucking throw around the Mysterios. He's cleaned out SmackDown. He's cleaned it out. And now they're going to have, we know that the draft is coming up, so there's going to be changes coming very soon. You probably like, draft? What the fuck? I'll explain it to you.
Yes, please.
We have people returning. We know that John Cena and The Rock are both open to returning, and after the success already of the new movie, there is a thing that can happen that is so exciting, and I don't see any reason to wait any longer. COVID has taught us you cannot fucking wait. John Cena and The Rock are both getting the fuck up there in years. It's time to do this now. This needs to happen. I think if I were booking it, this is how I basically would go about it. Shinsuke Nakamura also, I know that's another story that we're going to get into. I'm going to go ahead and kind of shoehorn that in now. Shinsuke has been getting a wonderful push as of late. He is now officially the new King of the Ring, even though a King of the Ring tournament is coming, I'm hearing. But he took the title away from Baron Corbin, thank God. And Shinsuke with his new Rick Doo's guitarist. It's so ridiculous and over the top, but it works. And then he shreds Shinsuke's entrance theme, and it's brilliant. He's been winning. He looks good. I don't think he'll win the Royal Rumble again, but I think he could be a really good candidate for a quick feud with Roman. And then I see him going to Raw and can maybe go into the top of the card there. I think he could take the title off Lashley.
Okay. So is that, but that's switching companies, right?
No.
No?
No, just brands. SmackDown and Raw are both WWE.
Oh, okay.
SmackDown, Raw, and NXT are all WWE.
Okay.
They're just different brands.
So he can switch between brands, just not.
You could be traded, but he more than likely, I could see him being drafted in the draft.
Okay.
And you just keep Lashley strong, and then you have Shin come back, and then eventually Brock and Raw will be popping again. But SmackDown's a little more complicated because you got Edge now, and you can go Edge again in SummerSlam. I would personally, at SummerSlam, I would go Edge, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, because they've already teased the Seth Rollins Edge thing. More than likely, Edge will just be a one-off for Roman, and then Seth Rollins and Edge will feud into SummerSlam. And that's going to leave a little bit of a hole because I personally would not pull the Cena button at SummerSlam. I would wait until Survivor Series. I wanted Cena at SummerSlam. I would have been okay with him at SummerSlam. But Survivor Series makes more sense to me. I think they would they both work. I mean, but to me, the spacing of everything, if you want to space it right, and you don't even have to do them at SummerSlam. Honestly, you can have Cena for Survivor Series, or you can have somebody else lead a team against Roman, and then Cena at Royal Rumble, where he makes the most sense, and then The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Bam. What do you feel about Edge's return? And does this give you any excitement for a feud with Roman Reigns?
With me, I'm excited because I recognize Edge from Vikings.
Yeah.
Yay! He is in Vikings. So that instantly made me want to root for him, obviously. But you saying he came back with a big beard? Is it braided?
It's not braided, but it is quite bushy.
A big bushy beard.
A bit bushy. It's a bushy beard. It is.
But more importantly, I guess, with the Rock coming back, is that likely to become a family feud thing? Because you told me that, the Rock is in the same family unit or the same.
Cousins.
They're cousins, right?
The NOI family.
Yes. So I'm really interested to see how that story goes. How that
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be incredible to see what Roman is doing right now with his mic work and how calculated and incredible he is, and to know what The Rock is capable of. And the things that The Rock can say that he's done for Roman. He's like, bitch, you wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. Who opened that door wider for you than anybody else? All this blah, 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 blah. He can go so many different ways, and Roman can just go even harder. It could really be something special. And if The Rock's got a little physicality left in him, I think they could work a hell of a match.
I mean, have you seen The Rock?
That's movie,
Yeah,
but those are movie muscles.
That's
true. That's a different body than what you need to professional wrestle.
But I see, he used to do very, very regular Facebook updates and stuff like that. And I don't know what his Twitter's like, because I didn't follow him on Twitter, but I've seen him on Instagram stuff, and he's still working out. Like, he still has a real tight gym. He's the dude that I saw that he does one massive cheat day a year, where, like, he'll train for X amount of time at a time, and then
cheat day. Have you ever seen what this guy eats?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have. I saw him do the cheat day. He had like 10 pizzas, about 50 million fucking pancakes.
Do you see what he eats on a
everything.
regular basis? He eats like a fucking king. Like, the food he eats, it's not like he's just shoving protein powder in his asshole. This motherfucker's eating roasted chicken, fucking steak, fish, potatoes, boiled chicken, fucking all kind of ridiculous. Incredible food. Incredible food.
I can't imagine The Rock's body ever sort of fading, though. Can you?
No, not really. Not really. I mean,
I think he'll be one of them granddads that's got fucking a giant fucking
Vince is still jacked. Arnold Schwarzenegger still got it going when he wants to. You know, Triple H is getting up there, and he's still jacked.
Stallone.
Stallone. Yeah, well, he's also juiced to the gills.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's got to be. That's a different level. That's ridiculous. That motherfucker is over 70. This is a different level. He's not just like, he's got no fat on his body. There's nothing there. It defies logic. He's got to be juiced to the gills. I am sorry. Allegedly juiced to the gills. More than likely, juiced to the gills. How much juice to the fucking gills? Allegedly.
Okay.
Good God.
So, Fake asks, who beats Roman, if anyone?
Oh, man, it's hard. I have no idea. It's a tough one. But you know what? I mean, you could also make it to where maybe Cena takes the title off him for a couple of months. You know, then it kind of breaks that whole thing. Yeah, but no, because then you can't do that. You can't do it. You can't. The Rock isn't going to stick around. So you can't. This has got to be about crowning Roman. Roman has to beat The Rock. And at the end of that, The Rock has got to put that motherfucking Samoan lei around Roman's big-ass chest. That's what has to... That's the only finish to that story. It has to go that way. Has to. Or this is a big ball drop. Big ball drop.
Why would The Rock want to come back just to have to kiss someone else's ass?
Because that's the business. This business is giving him everything. And now he has a chance to give back to the next... He remember, The Rock ain't just first generation. He ain't second generation. He's third generation. He's got his granddad, his dad, and him. You know, and the wrestling industry is very important, and he understands it. He knows what this means. His whole family is in it. Roman is his family. You can't come back and be selfish when you can't give to this industry anymore. He's the biggest movie star on the planet. Yeah. He gets hurt, it's all over. He can't do that. But he can give a moment. He can give the last of what he's got and give it all to Roman and watch Roman become what he was 20 years ago. And that's a special thing. And to someone like The Rock, that's everything. So, anything else would be a failure.
When The Rock quit wrestling, did he go out as like a good guy, a heel, or did he have a title? Like, has he got something to come back with?
The last time, well, he didn't quit this time. So, in 2003, I think, was the end of his run. Where he had a WrestleMania match with The Rock or with Stone Cold. He won that match. I don't think too much else happened after that when he walked. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm sure they fucking will. But then he left, and then he didn't come back to 2011? The late 2010 to 2011. And then he's been back sporadically ever since, popping in and out and all that hippity-hoppity bullshit. And last time he was here, he wasn't a title running. He had a title match. He even won the title. He beat CM Punk. 2002 was his last full year. Yeah, but his last match was 2003. Yeah, like Andre did for Hogan. Like so many people have done for everybody. I mean, this is just what you do. You give the rub. If you have the ability to put someone over, you put them over, because that's the industry.
Yeah, no, I respect it. I'm just curious.
Oh, Rollins and Becky are getting married today. Good for them.
Ooh.
Sick.
Is that another couple?
Oh no, that means their fucking baby was a bastard.
Oh no.
Oh, shut up, fake, you piece of shit. Yeah, technically his last match was against Eric Rowan at WrestleMania 32. Technically. Shut up.
Okay, do we not speak of
He
that
came
match?
back for like 10 seconds. It was like he came back at WrestleMania, set some shit on fire, literally came down and did his shtick.
Okay.
Yep. And
then
because
just
they
walk off.
are Anois, they'll be giving each other the rub in more ways than one. Yep, probably. Those Anois.
Ooh.
He thinks they're incestuous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. What else we got?
What else have we got? So we've done the most of the wrestling stuff. So the UFC fighter.
Yay!
Come on, Dave. Rub them shoulders.
Okay, so
Get loose, baby. Get loose.
do you want to tell me the story? Do you know the story, or do I got to go into the story?
You wanted to tell me the story, if I remember rightly.
all right. Yeah, sure. Why not? So the video, I wish I should have already had the video queued up for you. Let me just type in Joe Schilling. Just Google Joe Schilling and you'll get it and you'll see it and just watch what happens. So I'm going to narrate this while this goes down. So this douchey looking bro is chilling at a party. He looks like he's all 5'11", 5'10", probably 5'9", dorky in a suit and tie, doing something, just dancing up on a chick that's way out of his league. And behind him, he cannot see behind him. Behind him, a big tall guy, big lean, tattooed up, tough guy, comes walking behind him and bumps into him. The guy does not bump into him. What?
I'm putting the link into the YouTube chat. So if you want to watch if you need to watch it at later date,
there you go.
watch it.
It's a 9-second video. It's not very long. So,
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Just watch it, consume it, and it's very short. So this guy makes contact with him. He makes contact with him first, and the guy turns around, and when I first watched it, I was like, okay, he flinched on him. He really did. The more I've watched it, he doesn't flinch as much as he goes like this. It's a very slow gesture. It's the most unthreatening fucking thing you could ever do in a fight. But it could still get you pieced up a little bit. And that's what happened. This guy unleashes a combination on this man of which the likes you don't see by ordinary men. But would you like to know why that's the case, Nixie?
Because you're not supposed to use
Because this
your
because this motherfucker wasn't an ordinary man. This motherfucker ended up being Joe Schilling, the Bellator fighter of some repute. But he's also an incredibly talented and well-decorated kickboxer. This guy he's a weapon. He's a fucking weapon. All right, and I want to get I know where you were going, but I wanted to set up that line. I really wanted to set up the Joe Schilling reveal there, because I didn't say. Yeah, did you see it?
Yep. Did you see what Joe Schilling put on Instagram afterwards?
Yes, that is what I really want to get to, because that to me is the bigger story. Just doing this is bad enough. Doing this to this guy who is the most unthreatening looking guy you could ever see. I want to emphasize that fact. This is the most unthreatening guy I have ever fucking seen, and he gives one of the most unthreatening gestures I've ever seen a threatening gesture be given. Okay? Now, Nixie, would you like to read what this spineless fucking dickbag had the gall to fucking defend himself with? Nixie, please.
He said, If you think I'm going to be the guy to calm everything down, you got me fucked up. I'm here for the show.
Wait, no, that's not what he says at all.
That's what he said on his
that's
Instagram.
one thing that he says, but that's not what he responded immediately.
Oh, sorry.
This spineless douchebag actually fucking goes on his social medias and states that what he did to that guy was in full self-defense, and he told the police that he was in a life-threatening situation.
Oh my God.
Life-threatening situation. His life was threatened, Nixie.
He was
Did
threatened.
you see the threat?
I saw. I mean, the whole. Fucking hell! This guy looks like he worked in an office. He looked like he pays someone to clean his shoes. Like, oh my God, life-threatening, ridiculous.
So you're already wrong here because you are a martial artist and you're a kickboxer too. That that's a different fucking level of discipline because you know what you can fucking do with every part of your body. You are a weapon. You should never, ever unleash your martial arts on a fucking civilian in a bar setting. There is so many reasons. Even if you're just a trained fighter, let alone a signed professional championship at times caliber fucking fighter.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Now
that is one of the biggest things that is one of the biggest things that gets stressed to you. So I don't know if it's the same everywhere else in the world, but in the UK, if you start fighting at a national competitive level like I did, you actually have to get a license to be able to fight. Like in the sense of like so every time you get a belt, every time you get like further on, you have to like update your like this, let's say a passport. You have to update your license to let them know how trained you are, etc., etc. If you get caught using any of your martial arts on anyone else outside of a dojo or outside of a competition ring or anything, it's gone. They take it away from you. Absolutely. They remove it, and it's they come down on that shit hard because they have to. You could have killed that guy.
Absolutely could have killed him. Not only could he have killed him, he could have hit his head on something. It was a fucking bar. There's bar stools. There's so much wrong with what he did. So much wrong. He let him fall like that. You watched his head so violently shit whipped to the ground. You don't do that to people. You just don't fucking do it. It's wrong to do, especially when you made for. Here's the thing where he thinks this whole self-defense thing is going to work for him. The problem is he made contact first.
He did.
The guy had his back completely turned to him. There's no way he even knew he was behind him. And Joe Schilling made contact with him. He instigated, and then he could be fucking severely disciplined. And I'm not going to fucking even mince my words. I think this man should be stripped of every possibility to fight professionally for a purse for at least the next year. And I'd be okay with 5 years. I might even be okay with a lifetime ban. This dude's 29 years old. I don't fucking care. This is so bad what he did. This is not a situation where we've seen over the years where a robber goes and does something in front of a UFC fighter or hits a woman and then he has to be held for police. No, I've seen so many times where these UFC guys, these Bellator guys, these MMA fighters, they know that they're high profile. They know that they're trained. They hold them in place. They don't fuck them up. They don't fuck them up because you don't. Yep. They're mortals. You're part God. Stop.
If the thing is, you can see him coming up behind this guy. If you look at the video properly, his face, he's the man looking for a fight.
Absolutely.
Look, his body language. He's got his shoulders up.
Yeah.
Everything. He is ready.
He's postured.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. He's ready to spring on this guy.
Absolutely.
Genuinely.
Now, if he just did this at any other fucking time, it would be bad enough. But he happened to do it within 4 days of a very, very similar situation happening with a very, very bigger name and a higher profile guy. Michael Bisping, former multi-fucking division champion in the UFC, a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen. I love Michael Bisping. This dude is a fucking beast. He was out partying, I believe, in New Orleans, and a random guy comes up to him and punches him in the mouth after talking shit.
Yep.
Punches him. Actually hits him. Sucker punches him.
Yep.
Do you know what Michael Bisping did?
Go for it.
He
What did
laughed
you do?
in his fucking face.
Yep.
He laughed in his face.
Yep.
And then he went on Twitter and he fucking absolutely humiliated the guy by saying he's the softest puncher he's ever felt. He goes, you had a chance to lay out a world champion, bitch, and you hit me with that weak shit? I would never fucking attack somebody. That's what he was like. That was his point. You let these guys do shit like that if that's what they're going to do. And if it elevates, it elevates. But you get the police involved and you get them fucking locked up or whatever. You don't fucking kill these people. And Michael Bisping could fucking kill a lot of random ass people out there. That's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
crazy to me.
It is absolutely crazy. Do you think he was jacked? Do you think he was jacked up on anything? Because I've just watched that
Drugs.
frame. I've just watched that frame by frame. You can see his entire body language is someone out for a fight.
Joe
You can see
Schilling, this is a message from my co-host, Nixie Nax, at Nixie Nax.
Come at me, bro.
NIXYNAKKS. Okay? Were you doing methamphetamines, cocaine, heroin, marijuana, mollies, lollies, pollies, or any type of other alcohols, injectables, edibles, or anything else that might get you high? Whippets, fucking snorts, anything that will get that brain into another cloud, because Nixie needs to know. Frog licking included, buddy.
I need to know because I need to know if it's that or if you're just that big a
Are you hopped
douchebag.
up on Mountain Dew? No, I really believe the only thing he's hopped up on is douche. That guy is just a douche fucking nozzle if I've ever seen one.
God damn.
That was disgusting. It's disgusting.
It was.
Watching that video is hard to watch.
I kind of feel sorry for the dude.
I feel terrible for him.
I feel awful for him. I just
Remember when Rick Moranis got sucker punched on the streets of New York by a random motherfucker? I mean, like, goddamn,
Yeah.
I feel the same way here. This dude is like 5'10". Joe Schilling towered over him by an entire fucking head.
yeah.
He was wider than him. I mean, like, this was so ridiculous. He could have killed this man. And then what? Oh, yeah, I'm the wrong one. I ain't gonna be the one to not turn up for a party. Enjoy your jail time, fuckhead. I hope this guy gets fucking put in jail for 30, 60, 90 days. And I mean it. I really wish some athletic boards would do something about this. Take away his license. Do not allow him to fight competitively for the next year. The message needs to be sent. This is not something that I think that should be just taken lightly. These fighters, especially now with all the high-profile shit that's going on with fighting, we're seeing it with now with the Pauls and everything else. We need to make sure this does not become commonplace. We cannot have this shit happen in bars, in party-like situations. It's not like the fighters can just stop living. There has to be a message. The fighters have got to know they are the ones responsible. If we understand if they're getting attacked, we'll see it. We can judge that. We're not stupid. But that's not what happened. He was not in a life-threatening situation. How can you pull the ultimate bitch card? How can you fucking dare say after you make first contact that you were in a life-threatening situation? What a fucking coward. You go into a cage. You fight other men with your bare fists and knees and chokes and all kinds of shit. And this fucking guy who probably works at TGI Fridays is a fucking life threat. You pussy? You big fucking pussy? I'm 38 years old. I would actually fucking try to fight you right now. You would murder me. I am crippled. You would murder me. But God, I'd love to give you an ass kicking that you desperately fucking need.
I'd do it.
Pussy.
I'd take him out.
Jesus, man, that guy really
I'd fight
pissed
him.
me off. Fight him. Nixie will fight you. She got a better
I'll fight
chance.
you.
I'm pretty beat up. But Nixie will get you.
He's such a fucking moron.
Cowardice,
Do you know
man.
what? Do you know what though? the thing is that he had to swallow a real fucking turd sandwich to have to say that guy was threatening his life. I mean, you know, like as if it wasn't all fucking captured on video. But he realized he done fucked up. He knew, and they better come down because they bet. What's the point in having all the licenses and having all the fucking and all the paperwork and all this shit? What's the point in having all of that if he gets away with it?
If I'm Bellator, I release him. I release him now. He's gone. See you later. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You can't put your hands.
They take your license for that shit. They drum that. That is the first fucking rule of Fight Club, other than you know Fight Club. But
Riveter says, "I bet he just snorted a line of protein powder with a muscle milk chaser." Probably.
Goddamn.
Probably. It was very frustrating to watch something like that happen. It was like ridiculous. What else we got? Do we have anything else?
I think there was the Cubs no hitter, but that was kind of last week, so I'll leave that to
now
you.
The Cubs are really starting to suck shit. We got a really exciting baseball season happening right now. I mean, really, really exciting baseball season. But the Cubs are starting to eat balls. It's getting rough. It's getting real fucking rough. So what I'm thinking, if we don't really have anything else, and I can't remember anything else that I wanted to talk about, although
the last segment was reserved for doing the Halloween trailer, but unfortunately we didn't get a chance to do it set it up before stream, so we could go and do that now.
That's exactly what I was about to suggest, but as a great of a amazing producer you are, you read my mind. And you said it better than I could, so thank you very much. You know, I'd actually like to fucking kind of come down on some of the stupidity that I'm seeing in the fucking world, but it'd be getting far too real. Also, fucking take a moment and give some love and thought to California. They are in fucking hell right now.
Oh, damn.
Drowning on fire at 140 degrees. It's, my God.
Oh, damn.
They are.
I wasn't actually aware of that.
Oh, it's really
I live
bad.
under a rock.
They're in one of the worst droughts ever. They've been like droughting the last 2 years, but now it's really bad.
I know they had the really bad fires. Was it 2019 or
it's still basically going on? They pretty much didn't stop, and now they're gearing up again.
Fucking hell.
As great as California is, because it is great. If you've never been, you gotta go. It really is. Because it's gonna be gone. But it just kind of goes to show that you can't have anything that is that great. They're on the San Andreas Fault. Eventually, that whole fucking thing's going to turn into Hawaii. It's going to go float away. Bye-bye.
God damn.
And then it's Las Vegas' turn to be the coast. Goddamn, man, can you imagine if California drops off and Vegas is like on the coast? Because they basically are.
Oh, my God.
You'll be able to almost see coastline. You get on top of the stratosphere, you'll be able to see ocean.
Think how many more bodies will end up in the ocean?
A lot more.
Because of the mobsters in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the mobsters are gone. It's all corporations now. Not much of a difference, I mind you, but still. It's only legalized mobbery. I mean, that's all it is.
Legalized mobbery. There we go.
Jack Fregosa. Fuck Cali. Yeah, I've lived close enough to where I'm pretty much with that as well, and I'll allow it in the chat. What's up, Jack? There's a Jack. Don't you know that he like it like that? He like it like that. I like it like that. All right, let's see how my hair looks. I'm going to take off the band. We haven't done any hat changes, but I've been rocking this whole kid and play look all day, and I'm kind of digging it. Let's see how it looks.
Let us know if you have anything you want to talk about, guys, before we head off to do this trailer, because you can come in.
We're going to do the trailer right here.
Oh, we're doing it right here. Nice.
Right here. I'm gonna see where I want you to set it up. Find the trailer. Go live with your thingy. I'll go in. I'll mute it on my end, and then I'll just watch along. You guys watch it in there full volume. It won't even matter.
Okay. Well, if you want to watch the new Halloween trailer, it is new Halloween, right?
Yeah. And you guys can mute me in there, and I'm just gonna respond and react to it right on here. What's up, Formal Ghost? Good to see you, buddy. Formal Ghost. Formal Ghost.
Okay, I think
Formal Ghost. All right, now my hand hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Got an ad running. Hang on.
It's okay. I'm loving this. So everybody else hates this look to the point where they're ready for me to shave my head. So we got a $125 perk. 25 is already covered. $100 to go. I will shave my head live on air. If we get it during this stream, I will go over to Dollar General and grab me clippers, and I'll come back on to the old Twitch, and I'm gonna shave my head. It's becoming
Make
a summer
Dave
tradition.
bold and beautiful again.
I was rocking it last year, and I look a lot better this year than I did last year.
Yeah, you'll look less egg shaped this year.
Look very Stone Cold Steve Austin-ish.
Yeah.
I kind of, but I gotta say, I'm really proud of how well my hair's come back. Because I wasn't sure it was.
Yeah, no, it came back. Definitely. You got you've got good hair. Good head of hair.
Really good hair. 38 years old. So I'm down to 222 pounds. Get in here for him. We'll get into the Discord live commentary. Get in here. 222 pounds. I got my blood work back. Everything's good. Fucking liver's great. Kidney's great. No sign of cancer in any form of my blood work. Nothing that's trickling up in the wrong direction or anything like that. My piss is fantastic. My asshole's tight. Motherfucking got a lot of THC in that piss, but that's okay. And most importantly, your boy went to 525 pounds all the way back to 222 without getting the Wilford Brimley disease. No diabetes for this guy. I can't fucking believe that.
I'm proud of you.
It's unbelievable. Thank you. Nope, remember the mullet? You had it for barely a day. This is better than the mullet. Oh, yeah, last year, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, you did, what's his face? The tiger guy.
Yeah.
Tiger King.
And I kept it for as long as you guys kept it going. I would have kept it going. I think I said I was doing it $50 a day. Could have kept it going. I would have redone it and kept going out. I'll do it again this year. Whatever design you guys want, I'll fucking shave it and we'll go. I'll keep it. I don't even give a fuck.
I want you to shave "Let Batman Eat Pussy" on the back of your head.
But designs and craziness, that costs more. That's not just the honey. Honey is to shave my head bald. You want fucking special things, you gotta pay special money. You want a half and half, you gotta pay. Nixie, entertain, I need more water because I'm dying of thirst in an ocean of dryness.
Oh my,
Woo!
well, don't do that. Anywho, is anybody else interested? Has everybody else seen the Halloween trailer? Because I'm about to give my first thoughts because I haven't seen it yet, and Dave's going to show it to me. I am a Mike Myers fan. I have played Dead by Daylight. But anywho, nobody's going to give you $50 a day for a dumb hairstyle. Dude, fake. Where were you last year? This happened. This actually happened. I paid an arm and a leg for it. What? Nope. Remember the mullet you had? Oh. Wait, are you dragon guy? What's the dragon? Something dragon. I can't remember. You know how many strippers I had disappointed? Oh no. Halloween, hell yes. Yep. Remember, you can jump into the Discord. If you jump into the live commentary section of the Discord, it will automatically mute you, so you don't have to worry. We're not gonna hear you. We're not gonna judge you. If you want to fap on stream, that's fine. But oh my. Wow. Wow, this is great for me because Evil Dragon. Are you Evil Dragon?
It's far too hot to just have done that.
Welcome in, Formal Ghost. Feel free to click on the live. There we go. You did it. You found it. I'm proud of you.
Let me get in there.
Oh, Dave's appeared on my screen right now.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at me.
There he is.
Look at me. I'm
with his Deadpool
beautiful.
pants on.
Love my Deadpool pants. Love my Deadpool.
They are
pants,
right?
Shorts.
Oh, shorts. Shorts.
I got in there. My hips don't lie.
Hey, Aon, if you would like to come into Discord, we're about to watch the Halloween trailer.
Halloween Kills trailer. And I
Halloween
can't
Kills.
wait to tell you what I feel about this fucking thing. I don't even want to give anything away. See, the problem is now, did you watch the other Halloween movie?
I think I did, but it was years ago.
No, it wasn't years ago because it was only a couple years ago. Like, that movie's not that old. This movie came out just a couple years ago.
What am I thinking of then?
One of the awful movies, probably the Rob Zombie ones. So, all right, well, this is not going to mean as much to you then. I really. Why are we watching me? Why are you not on the trailer? What's happening?
Because I was waiting for you.
Oh,
You
okay.
said
Well, I don't know
I
why I was
couldn't-
watching me. Just wait. Hold on. Let me cue this up right. I was just confused. I was like, why am I watching me?
I'm going to give everybody like another 20 seconds to get in Discord if they want to see
Well,
it
that's
live
fine.
with us.
Because let me get. Okay, so look. So basically, all right. Halloween has been around for a very long time, as you well know, I'm sure. They've had countless iterations, and somewhere along the way, that franchise got terribly, terribly lost. Probably right around the time that you had, what's his name? Who was it? Doing kung fu against Michael Myers.
Oh my God.
God, who was it? No, not H2O. That was LL Cool J. That was another rapper. Who was it? Was it DMX? I think it was DMX.
Oh my God.
It's fucking Jesus, my God! But it was really bad, and it's gone a lot of places. Rob Zombie, who is typically great. I love Rob Zombie. The first Halloween remake he did, fine, not great, fine, weird,
Okay.
but fine. The second one, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. No, it wasn't Coolio. It wasn't Coolio Formal.
Oh my. Oh, it wasn't Fong Song guy, was it?
No, God damn it! It was Halloween.
He went through a phase of being in movies.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. Halloween Resurrection. Was it Resurrection? I think it was Resurrection. Busta
Rob
Rhymes.
Zombie-
It was Busta Rhymes.
Oh, Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, Tyra
okay.
Banks was in it. It is terrible, terrible. And they actually, in that movie, they actually kill Jamie Lee Curtis. They actually kill Laurie in that movie.
Oh.
Yeah. So they actually kill her at the beginning of that movie. So all this stuff has happened, right? The Rob Zombie movies happen, all this stuff. So now they decided a couple years ago that they were going to wipe every fucking movie out of canon except for the first film. The only thing that exists is that first movie. So that means she never went to the hospital in number 2. They never revealed that she was Michael Myers' brother. They're not related because they were not in the first movie. They never revealed that until that didn't happen to the second movie. Yeah, they never even implied it. It was never even implied in the first movie. So
Oh snap!
yeah, it just became a different movie, and it became very Sam Hain and all this fucking shit. It just went all these ridiculous places. So this movie has gone more into the real. What if after that night he got caught? He didn't die, just like he didn't. He got caught. What happens? And that's where we are. He's been in prison the entire time. And a crew comes to visit him, interview crew, and they want to talk about everything that happened in Haddonfield and everything, and Laurie and all of it.
Okay.
So that allows his escape, but we see the other side. Now I'm explaining the movie to you so you can actually have some understanding of this trailer, because the trailer is you're gonna understand after you watch the trailer. As much as I love the trailer, it's got a very big issue, and you're gonna understand it after you watch it. It's great. It's great. But,
okay.
So, and if you want, we could watch Halloween right after this if you want. I'm okay with it. It's
I'm okay
a
with
great
that.
movie. Let's do it. We're watching Halloween right after this. So I won't even explain anymore other than we get to see what it would be like to be a survivor of something like that. And can you exist? And if you did, what happens? And it's incredible. It's a great story. So I won't explain it. So you're going to get spoiled. You're going to see, because in here, it goes right after the ending of the movie. And the ending does see Michael Myers get burned up by, I won't tell you how because they don't really allude to it. So I'll just let you know that. So that the end is them riding in the back seat of a car. Go ahead and play it.
Okay. Ready? Have you muted me?
Huh?
You need to mute me.
Yeah, you're muted. I'm going to mute myself too.
Cool.
So I'm excited to watch this because now they cannot hear me. So what's going on right now, if you're not watching, we're seeing the house burn down. She's still, still holding the knife and all that good stuff. Now we're seeing the women scream at the cops
Oh.
to not go, the firemen to let it burn, let the house burn. We're seeing the firemen get taken down by Michael Myers. They're not even fucking around. Michael Myers grabs the fucking fireman.
no.
Yeah, Nixie's seeing all this shit. And now Michael Myers, they're showing us right in the trailer how Michael Myers comes back.
Oh no.
Like they don't even oh my god, and he's murdering these firemen with reckless abandon. The fucking carnage, people. The carnage.
Dead
Oh
by
my
Daylight
God.
flashbacks.
It's really, really something else. Now we're seeing the women in the hospital, so now we're getting the hospital. So that's why they cut it out, because now we get to see the hospital.
Oh.
Oh, yes. And now we're seeing Michael Myers be Michael Myers and fucking murder all kinds of people. Oh, my God. That was like
Okay.
murdered an old black lady with a fucking light bulb. Now, Jamie Lee Curtis has got a goddamn shot of some sort of shit, and she's going to fucking kill Michael Myers because this shit has got to end.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. They're showing so much. I literally feel like we're watching the entire movie in this trailer. And now they're going on the hunt for Michael and all this shit. It looks dope, though. I didn't see him going in this direction, and it does look dope. Oh, yeah, it looks so good. They're going fucking ham-lamma-ding-dong with this. It really does look like the original Halloween and everything. It looks incredible. Now we're seeing the chick fucking almost be murdered by Michael Myers. I mean, it's so crazy how much they show in this movie. All right.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to unmute everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was that movie. Dave, you can come back now, Dave.
Unbelievable. Like they show the entire movie.
Yeah.
Unmute everyone. I want to get instant reactions real quick. 10 seconds. I want to hear everybody instantly sound off what they thought. Unmute. Let's get everyone unmuted.
I'm unmuting everybody.
Go
You're on
on mute.
unmuted. This is chaos.
Chaos. What'd you think? Hurry up. What'd you feel of the trailer?
Somebody answer.
Somebody answer, you fucking
I
lifeless.
hate movie trailers lately because they always show the entire goddamn story and like all the highlights, especially if it's a horror movie. It
All right.
kind of just it's like cool.
Good job, Aon. Next.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's silly showing the whole movie in the trailer.
Very, very unintelligible, even if you weren't fucking Irish. Next.
Anybody.
Formal.
I have no idea what I just watched.
What, do you watch it? You did watch it, right?
Yeah. What the heck? So this is a new movie? I thought they just came out with one like 2 years ago.
So you're telling me
Does
that
this-
2 years is too long to put out another movie?
No. I
Too
mean,
short of a time
is
for
this
you?
like
Yes.
No.
It's a sequel from that
Okay.
movie.
Oh,
That's why it's the
Home
same
Alone for
fucking
adults.
cast, Formal.
Yes!
It's the same cast.
Well, they use everybody in like all the other movies.
No.
What's
They
her name
changed them up.
shows up in
Jamie Lee
like
Curtis-
almost all
no,
of them.
Jamie Lee Curtis shows up in like roughly 4. Swing and a
Really?
miss. Yeah, 1, 2,
I swear she was in
H2O, and
HBO.
no. 1,
Or
2,
No.
shut up. 1, 2, H2O, Resurrection, and then these. Shut up.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm fucking with you, dog.
I don't remember. Well, not the.
1 and
zombie
2
one.
were her. Then they went to fucking. They went completely off the rails with. With fucking Season of the Witch. 4 was about the little girl who was named Jamie. Funnily enough. 5.
I forgot about
was-
these movies.
5 was the sequel to no. Wait. 5 was.
Isn't 5 or-
Shh. 5 was not Curse of Michael Myers. I believe 6 was. What happened in 5?
Wasn't it Return?
What happened?
I don't remember.
Then why answer? I fucking couldn't tell you the title.
Wasn't it Return though?
The
then there
Jedi
was
of what?
Myers.
The Ring?
Revenge,
The King?
right?
Chaos! Chaos, I tells you.
Absolute chaos.
This is
I
Bedlam.
can't remember. It's absolute bedlam. I can't remember what 6. I believe 6 was the Paul Rudd movie. Was fucking Curse of Michael Myers, which has the chick,
Right.
which has the character that was the little girl in 4. And then you got Resurrection, H2O, all those fucking movies. And then the Rob Zombies. But she wasn't in those.
Oh yeah.
You got anything else?
I
before you
completely
ruin
forgot
more?
those. Nah.
Good job. Shut up. Anyone else? You guys went longer than I thought you were going to go. Nixie, what'd you think?
Yeah, I think it showed way too much.
Yeah, it was the whole movie.
I feel like we got the whole movie. We did, really. We really did.
Wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. It was a good trailer, but it just was too much. They showed way too much. That girl, though, one of the ones that plays one of the granddaughters or whatever, she always plays psychos. She always plays someone who's like secretly batshit crazy. So I'm expecting a twist on her because she's in it.
Well, the way the first movie ends, I felt the same way. Because you see, you
Is it
saw
the same actress?
Yeah, same. It was the exact same scene. Like you saw her holding the knife with the bloody hand. That's how they ended the movie. And I was like, oh.
That actress always plays someone who ends up going really batshit crazy. Like,
I
like
can't remember
fucking,
anything else.
like Sean Bean always plays someone who's about to die.
You know he's dead.
So
You can't even survive Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, goddamn.
Fuck. And almost everybody survived Lord of the Rings when you think about it.
Yeah.
They brought
just him.
back characters. Not Sean Bean.
Nope. He
Not
can
Sean
stay dead.
Bean. He's dead.
That's what they said.
Very dead.
And then he became Ned.
Then he became dead after being dead, and then he returned to dead.
And with just his head.
With just his head. With the lack of head. He went from dead to Ned to dead again because he lost his fucking head. And I bet the streets, they did run red. And his children in the north, they did dread. But not as much when one tried to wed. But I think it's time to put this show to bed. So I need everybody to listen to what we just said. Come on in the Discord, and we're going to have a good time, and your mind and soul and body will indeed be fed. Thank you guys so much for another amazing Dead on Dave Live. Nipsey Russell will be very, very proud of that last little bit there. Nixie, great job. Thank you. Anything else that we may have missed you want to touch on, you'd like to say? The floor is yours, the queen of the copious kingdom.
Pickle Rick!
What?
Pickle Rick.
Oh, Pickle Rick! Portal gun, good night.